he's done a really good job with what he's gotten. And listen, Danny Ainge and the staff would not have put him in position if they didn't think that one. I mean, it works itself as rebounding. That's been part of it. But you can get mismatches going on the inside. That's what's wrong. On the inside.
Sexton and Markkanen, teammates last year in Cleveland. Markkanen involved in that trade for Donovan Mitchell. Neesmith the rebound, running is Halliburton.
That's the way you've got to play. You don't have size, you got quickness.
Markkanen, baseline with a left hand. First-time All-Star, averaging 25 per game.
Oh.
And that counts, and a foul on Nembhard.
I think that's what you're going to have here, Chris. Particularly with turnaround, guys have to do more.
But one of the things that Rick Carlisle before the game, when he met with the media, he said as they did their walkthrough tonight, 100% focus on defense. They didn't even talk offense.
No, Chris, I know Rick well enough that I'm sure that's been one of the things he's thought, quite a bit about. But he's always trying to get the guys to be very cognizant on their contribution on the defensive end. Heck of a play by Markkanen. I mean, that's one 7-footer to another and get it to Kessler.
He got away with an elbow.
No doubt.
Markkanen no good. Batted out into the hands of Hield. Pacers back in front, 15-14. A quick 8 for Neesmith in his 3rd year out of Vanderbilt.
Wow. He is a veteran, but he lost his rhythm and everything else. Carlisle really going at the official because he was right.
And he puts the Pacers up 8, 33-25. Markkanen gets loose.
Lauri Markkanen.
9 for Markkanen.
You don't see many people with that kind of size, with that power, Chris.
Yeah.
I mean, he really explodes to the rim. That's why, I'm sure that's why they kept him on the team.
Mathurin, his 3 is off. Out there with McConnell, Tice, and Wara. Tice, dotted line. No good. Rebounded by Markkanen.
They're still playing relatively big, Chris, and that's a little bit of the challenge because you see George Hill has got Markkanen. You've got to go doubling.
Wara
did it. Yeah, he was able to come on the backside and double.
4, 5, 6 of 8. That was after winning 6 straight here. Trying to get back on track. Here's a 3. Markkanen way long. 39-35. Tyrese Halliburton gets the call from Rick Carlisle to come back in. Buddy Hield for 3. It's off.
Yeah, but Ty gives more size to guard Sexton. The Sexton's shots have been at the rim.
Markkanen trying to go to the rim.
Yeah, I tell you, exactly. They switched, but it was a good read.
Pacers lead it by 1. Markkanen catch and shoot for 3, no good.
That's really at the crux with this big lineup.
Pacers have 12 fast break points. And that is
another block by Jackson.
He's had 7 blocks in a game this year. That's a Pacers season high. Indiana 3rd in the league in block shots, 6 per game. He got another one. Oh, they're going to count it.
At least Smith's got his 2nd, though.
More on celebrating Black History. Had the first half highlights. Pacers Jazz round 2.
I'm going to tell you what they decided. It's still got a good team they put on the floor.
Yeah, they had to pick. Minnesota paid a heavy price for shot clock at 2, and that is Markkanen.
To make that trade. Now everybody, that's the price now.
Halliburton couldn't finish it. Olynyk defended.
Don't foul it. Don't foul it.
Markkanen, step back 3.
That's short.
Abaji, and it's a 2-point Utah lead.
Good fight by the Pacers.
At the half.
Seems like forever, but it came from within the guys.
Markkanen, deep 3, well short.
Aaron tried to save the ball and was diving for it and tried to avoid it.
Markkanen.
One of the real benefits you get, I think, in the NBA. Oh, did he get it? Yeah, he did. He saved it.
Here's Hield for 3.
One of the real benefits you get in the NBA that you don't get at the NFL or hockey.
Neesmith drives inside.
Oh, yes. Oh, he missed it.
Clarkson launches again and hits, and it's a 1-point game. 78-75 Indiana. Clarkson. He's in trouble, and he throws it away, but it bounces right to Horton Tucker, and it leads to a layup by Markkanen. Brian Woodrum produces our game broadcast, and there's a steal. McConnell will get it and lay it in.
Yeah, but the credit has to go to Warren. That's what happens when you're in the game. Fight for it. Really nice drive.
Mathurin puts it on the floor and attacks, goes in and draws the foul. Pacers down 3. Wara, his 3. And it took an extra bounce but wouldn't fall. Fontecchio missed it badly again, but another long rebound out to Olynyk. Markkanen for 3. And all of a sudden the lead is 9 for Utah. Mathurin catches.
Yeah, he did a smart thing because he was in trouble.
Buddy Hield had a tough night shooting.
Be ready to double it.
Step back.
Oh, goodness. Came right to Olynyk. He went to the ground.
That's a reach in foul on Neesmith. Markkanen guarded by Halliburton. 7-point Jazz lead.
Yeah, you got to go.
Rimmed out, rebound Jackson.
And I don't know if it was what the thought was prior to that, but I just see it. Now, love the fight. Seeing the score as it is, though. Olynyk having a conversation. Big time 3-point shooting team. Markkanen makes it. Olynyk makes it. Sexton drives to the basket. Jordan Clarkson makes it. And I don't know if it was what the thought was prior to that, but I just see it. Now, love the fight. The way these guys play, because you're still talking about a team in Utah. These guys can get the ball in the basket.
Yeah.
Let's be clear.
But again, they're only 3 games behind when the night started, out of 4th. That's how packed that Western Conference is.
And this is a 3-game trip, and they hadn't won in the first game, so they were going to work very hard for this. But I think the staff, the loss notwithstanding, feels much better about the energy that was brought here tonight.